Welcome to the Extensions 101 webinar series. The goal of this webinar is to guide you through building extensions for various Zoho products. We'll also show you how you can earn revenue by making your extensions available to users. This series will span 5 days, during which you will be guided through the Sigma platform and the steps to creating extensions for various Zoho products with example use cases. I am Vinod, and we also have Lavanya and Nandita with us during this session. We are all part of the Zoho Marketplace team, and we will be taking you through the webinar series. Before getting into today's session, let's take a look at the agenda. In today's session, we will talk about what extensions are and how they are useful. Then, we will look at associating extensions with Zoho Marketplace. After that, we'll explore Zoho Developer that helps you create different types of applications and solutions. Once we have an idea on extensions, Zoho Marketplace, and Zoho Developer, we will move on to the Sigma platform, which is designed for building extensions and is the focus of our webinar. Finally, we'll conclude by introducing the components available in the developer platform that help you create and publish extensions for Zoho CRM. Let's get into each topic in more detail. For the first topic of today's session, we'll share an overview of what extensions are and how they are useful. There will be times when your business app does not exactly do what you want, and you will need to use some additional software to accomplish your goals. That's why we have this whole approach to extending the capabilities of your app using extensions. In this example shown, we are integrating Ignite with Zoho CRM so that the users can access their confidential files and data stored in Ignite from within the Zoho CRM. You're probably aware that Zoho offers multiple products designed to cater a variety of industry-specific requirements. So you may be wondering why we need extensions. While each Zoho product serves a distinct purpose, no two businesses are exactly alike. Depending on the unique needs of your business, extensions can provide robust functionality without the need for complex manual customizations. Extensions are installable plugins or software add-ons that enhance the functionality of an existing Zoho product. You can also create extensions to help you synchronize data with a third-party application or between two Zoho products. The best part of the extension is you have complete control over the design and the way it connects to applications. Once you create and publish an extension, it can be distributed to users and organizations as an installable component, meaning that the customization you have created can be shared and used by everyone. Developed extensions can be published privately or publicly depending on your business needs. When published privately, the extension can be accessed with a unique installation URL, which you can share with users in your organization. On the other hand, when you publish publicly, you are making your extension available to all Zoho users by listing it in Zoho Marketplace. Showcasing the extension to a wider audience helps you monetize your product and generate revenue. Now, let's get into the Zoho Marketplace and see how extensions are hosted there with a few examples. This is Zoho Marketplace, which is an online business application store that holds a variety of ready-to-use app extensions. As you can see, there are different types of applications available, like extensions, custom apps, and industry solutions. For our webinar, we will be focusing on extensions in detail. So, under extensions, you can see that all Zoho products are grouped under different business categories. Under these categories, the related user-developed extensions are published and listed. Let's take a look at the Zoho CRM extensions listed under the sales category. If we select an extension, you can see that it is ready to be installed by all the users. Certain extensions are listed in Marketplace along with the pricing. These extensions must be purchased before users can install and use them. This benefits the extension developer by generating revenue for them. So, as an extension developer, once you list your application in Zoho Marketplace, there are several ways in which a customer can find your application. They can search using keywords or browse using the categories. They can sort the search results by rating or by new releases or by going to your vendor profile page. Users may also find your listing through search engines like Google or Bing, as well as social media sites like LinkedIn and Twitter. So, how do we reach this point? We first need to develop an extension, and therefore, our focus in today's session will be on the support and the functionality provided by Zoho for developing extensions. With this in mind, let's get into the next topic of today's session, the Zoho Developer. Zoho offers a developer platform with a wide range of features to build different types of applications or solutions. These applications can first be developed as ready-to-deploy cloud applications and later be submitted to Zoho Marketplace for a larger audience. Let's get into Zoho Developer and explore the options available for building different applications. Zoho Developer is a free cloud platform. To access the Zoho Developer, you can use your existing Zoho account or get started by creating a trial Zoho One account. As I already have my account signed in, I have been taken to the Zoho Developer page. Here, you can see the different sections that are available inside the Zoho Developer, each of which you can use to create various types of applications. The first section is Sigma, which is exclusively meant for building extensions. This is the main section we will be exploring in this webinar. So, when you want to build any add-on or plugin that extends the functionality of a Zoho product, then you can go ahead and build extensions in Sigma. As mentioned earlier, you can build extensions either to add some additional customizations to existing Zoho products or to create an integration between a Zoho product and a third-party application. Next, we have vertical solutions. This section is exclusively meant for building industry-specific solutions. You can choose this option if you want to build a solution to meet your industry requirements. In this option, you will be provided with some pre-built components and automations for highly customized CRM systems. We then have a Zoho Creator, which allows you to create completely independent custom web applications to fit specific business requirements. Using this method, you can build applications from scratch to suit your needs. Next, we have the REST API. When you plan to build integrations using the programming languages and infrastructures of your choice, you can go with this option. You can use the REST APIs provided by different Zoho services to build an integration. Finally, we have Catalyst, which is a serverless platform. It allows you to build different types of applications by providing the necessary backend functionalities and then deploy them without having to manage the servers at your end. So these are the different platforms available inside the Zoho Developer platform, which help you to build different types of applications you require. Now that we had an overview about extensions, Zoho Marketplace, and the Zoho Developer, let's see how they all together build an ecosystem and contribute to the overall improvement. It is important for any software product to be customizable and extendable by users so that it becomes more user-friendly and convenient to use. To achieve this, a product can be developed into a platform where it includes various developer tools to allow extendability. It can also be associated with an online store where all the extended apps are made available for users Thus, all the resources are available under one roof for every customer. Here, as we have seen, Zoho has its own developer tools for building extensions, making it easier to customize or extend the existing functionalities of its products. Also, it has got its own marketplace through which extensions are presented to users and allows developers to earn revenue as well. Having all this in one place contribute to a healthy ecosystem which creates value for the products, developers, and the users. There are many examples of similar ecosystems in the market, and we have listed a few for your reference. Apple uses Xcode for app development and lists those apps in their App Store for user access. Similarly, apps for Android are developed in Android Studio and are made available in Google Play Store. We now have an idea of how all components are joined together and play a role in an ecosystem. Now, let's go back to the Zoho Developer Platform and start building extensions for Zoho CRM through Sigma, which is the focus of our webinar. Please note that you can create extensions for Zoho CRM only in the USDC. If you are holding an account in any other DCs, we suggest you to create an account in developer.zoho.com, which falls in USDC, and build the extension using that account. Let's choose Sigma from these options. If you are a first-time user, you will be prompted to create a new workspace when you open Sigma. You can enter a workspace name to proceed. Here, I have already created a workspace and built few extensions. I can view them under the All Extensions tab. You can check out your published extensions under the Published tab. Now, let's try to create a new extension for Zoho CRM in Sigma. Click on the New Extension button. Since we are going to create an extension for Zoho CRM, I am choosing the service Zoho CRM. Provide a name for the extension. As you can see, a unique namespace will be automatically populated. You can make changes if you want, or you can leave the default name. Provide a description for your extension. The description is generally a short introduction to your extension and its functionality. Click on I agree to the terms and conditions. Then click on Save as Draft and you will be taken to the Zoho Developer Console. Here, you can see there are different sections available in this left panel. All components that are required for the customization and automation of your extensions are available in these sections. Each subsection contains features that help with developing, customizing, creating connections, testing, and publishing the extension in Zoho Marketplace. Using these components, you can build native extensions and third-party extensions. Native extensions are the ones in which you only try to extend the Zoho CRM functionalities by adding some customization and automations to your system. Whereas the third-party integrations allow you to integrate Zoho CRM with third-party services. Let's explore the available components available for building these extensions. So you must be aware that Zoho CRM provides standard modules and fields for common business record types such as leads, contacts, accounts, and deals. However, every organization has a unique way of handling their business data. In such scenarios, customization helps in adding custom modules and fields to manage and store data according to their needs. Let's assume you're migrating data from another app and want it to be housed in a separate module in Zoho CRM. In this case, you can use this modules option. Once you click on the modules, click create new module. Provide a module name in singular form. And the plural form will be auto-populated. Sorry for that. So the new custom module you have created will be added within the Zoho CRM. Next, we have visibility. With this option, you can manage to show the custom modules you have created only in the desirable locations within the Zoho CRM. Sometimes you would require the API names of the modules and fields when building the extension. You can get those API names from this API names tab. It holds the API names of all the modules and fields of Zoho CRM. Next is web tabs. You can use the web tabs option to open intranet pages or web applications inside the Zoho CRM. Just like we create custom modules, you can also create custom fields using this component section. The custom fields can be created both for the standard and custom modules. Select the desired module from the module list. Here, I am selecting the custom module we have just created. Then click on New Custom Field. You will be shown with multiple field type options. Pick the required field type and enter the label and length for the custom field. The length is basically the maximum characters allowed in this field. Then click Save. In the same way, you can create all the custom fields that you require for this particular module. When we create a custom field for a leads module, you may need to include those custom fields to other modules of Zoho CRM like contacts, accounts, or deals. So once you enter the label and length for the custom field, based on the requirements, you can choose the modules and click Save. The custom fields will be added to the modules chosen. In the same way, you have options to add custom links, custom buttons, and related details to specific modules. Business card widgets can also be embedded as a part of this customization. We'll explore in detail about the widgets in our upcoming sessions. Next, we have custom properties. Using this option, you can create CRM variables that can act as global variables. That is, you can create fields with static values that can be reused anywhere inside the Zoho CRM, either as merge fields or as reusable authentication parameters in functions and APIs. These CRM variables will be beneficial when you handle third-party applications that support API key-based authentication types. We will be discussing further on this topic too in the upcoming sessions. Next comes the settings widget. Using this option, you can create connected apps which can be used to define extension settings configuration. For example, consider you are integrating Zoho CRM with an application that handles campaigns. Here, you may require the users of that integration to configure settings for the campaign details to be synchronized with Zoho CRM. In such scenarios, you can use this option to set up the configuration page in Zoho CRM. Let's move to the next section, automate. In today's business process, automation plays a key role. Let's say you want to automate commission payments to salespeople when they convert a lead into a business. In this case, you will need a function to calculate the commission amount and a workflow to automate the process when a particular condition is satisfied. Also, you may want to send some communication to the salespeople regarding the rewards. The automate section includes options to achieve all these cases. The workflow option allows you to automate certain standard actions. You can associate an email notification or assign a task. You can even associate a webhook or a function. If you want to associate some custom actions to your workflow, you can use the custom actions option. By creating a custom action in your extension, you can provide users with an additional option in their workflow actions. Schedules are functions that can be scheduled to be executed at predefined intervals. Next, we have functions. Apart from the workflow functions, there may be times when you require some standalone functions. In such cases, you can use this option to create functions as a REST API function. This allows you to invoke this function as a REST API. The functions will be of greater help while implementing webhooks. To create a function, click on the New Function button. Provide a name for the function. Choose if you want the function to be invoked as a REST API and click Next. You will be taken to the Deluge editor where you can create and execute your function using the options available. Once you complete building the function, click on Invoke as REST API button. You can use this particular link to test the function in sandbox environment. Also, you can use this production URL link in your extensions to invoke the function you have created. Next is signals. With signals, you can automate sending notifications based on the actions occurring in your extension. Under install actions, you can choose to define actions that should happen while installing or uninstalling an extension. You will be provided with a Deluge editor to include your logic for the action to be performed. The template section helps you create templates that includes a range of document types, including quotes, invoices, emails, and newsletters. Next, we move on to the utilities section. This section handles connections and connected apps. Connectors are used to establish a connection between Zoho CRM and a third-party application that supports OAuth authentication. And connected apps provides the support for widgets which embed applications right into Zoho CRM. So essentially, connected apps are the applications that can be contextually integrated with Zoho CRM in the form of widgets. We'll see more about connectors and widgets with example use cases in the upcoming sessions. At times, when you are involved in developing complex solutions, multiple developers may be involved in the extension development. In such cases, you can use this Add Developer section to add multiple developers to your extension space. To add a developer, click on the Add Developer button. Provide the user details like username and email address and click Invite. Once the user accepts the invitation sent via email, they will be part of this extension space. Zoho Developer provides a sandbox environment for testing your extension before publishing it. You can use this Test Your Extension button to perform a test in the sandbox. Most of the components we have added can be tested here in this sandbox. Here, you can see that the custom module we have created is listed here. Also, the custom field we have created is also added. Let's check out the leads module. You can see that the custom field we have added to the leads module is also available here. In this way, you can test your extension using this environment. Finally, using the package section, you can publish your extension and even set the pricing. Under pricing, you can configure the extension to be free or paid. For paid extensions, you can set the pricing to be one-time or recurring and provide your pricing amount both for the monthly and annual subscriptions. Then click Save and the pricing will be configured. To publish the extension, click on the Publish button. All the components added to your extension will be listed. You can verify all the details and add the extension release notes. Then click Confirm to pack and publish your extension. Once published, you will be provided with a private installation URL in the pop-up. You can share this URL to anyone within your organization to install the extension. Also, you will be asked if you want to publish the extension in Zoho Marketplace. Click the checkbox and click OK to make it public. Your extension will be sent to the marketplace for review and approval process. Once approved, the extension will be published and made available to all the users in Zoho Marketplace. And that's all I have for the day. Hope you all would have got a clear idea about the options available in the Zoho Developer for building Zoho CRM extensions. During the next session, we will be giving you a live demo on creating an extension, adding APIs to it, and finally testing and publishing an extension for Zoho CRM.